Today I'll be talking about my skincare products. This video was requested by a subscriber named MyNC, so thanks to them. But before I begin, a little bit about my skin. When I was really young, I had no problem, but when I was a teenager, so throughout high school, I had acne, and what made it worse was that I got laser treatments for the acne so that my face dried out a lot. And as some of you might know, those acne medications are really drying, so that contributed to the dryness even more. And then in college, I don't know if the medication started actually working or I was just growing out of my acne, but my skin cleared up and I haven't had much problems since. Maybe once a month I get a small acne here and there, but not too much troubles. I do feel that, like YNC mentioned, Toronto is pretty dry in comparison to Seoul when I go back, but I don't know if Toronto is a particularly dry city. But anyway, here are some of the things I use to combat the dryness. So first, this is the cleanser I use. It's Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser. You can get it at any drugstore. I got this at Shoppers. Because I don't have too much trouble with my skin now, I'm not too picky with what I use, but I do appreciate gentle products. So this one, like its name, is foaming. So it comes out like this, which I just enjoy rather than grainy or harsh products. And when you rub it in, it's pretty gentle, but it does clear up even some of the thin makeup that you wear. It won't clear things like mascara or eyeliners, but it will clean a thin layer of foundation, for example. And then after I wash my face, if I feel like it, usually on the weekend, I use this mask. It's from Seed and Clay. It's the Moisture and Glow Facial Mask Yogurt and Quinoa. It smells good, first of all. It smells like yogurt and quinoa, like something you would eat. And this is a clay mask, but not one of those thick ones. It's quite watery, but it does apply like what you would expect a clay mask would. So it's like that. And you leave it on for about 10 minutes and rinse it and wipe it off. And I found that while it doesn't make significant differences, it does help by making my skin softer. But maybe for a more consistent result, you would have to use it more often. I only do it once or twice a week. And I have another mask here. This one is called Aztec Secret. I was just on Amazon when I found this, actually browsing for something else, but this came up and the reviews are really great. I was finding that this mask wasn't doing too much, so I was looking for something stronger, and this definitely is. When this dries on your skin feels like it's pulsating. When you go and wash your face, you can actually see the clay drying up like the desert. How you use this is, it's in a powder form like this. So I just bought a mask kit so that I just take out a little bit of this and add water, or I heard that apple cider vinegar works better, but I just use water. And then you mix and apply it with a brush. This is the cleanest way among other ways I've tried. I think you leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. I found that after maybe 7 or 8 minutes, it dries up. So I guess when you feel your skin pulsating, and you'll know what I mean when you use this, you can wash it off. And this actually had a significant impact on getting out the impurities. So yeah, I would recommend this if you're looking for something strong. And next, I use the facial toner Witch Hazel, the original version. This is not strong at all. I just use this to clean out anything that's left from the cleansers or the masks. So I would say it's appropriate for sensitive skin as well. How I apply this is I take a cotton swab and just put a few drops on it. And wipe my face. Don't press on it, just lightly clean your face. And then I have a bunch of moisturizers here. It depends on how dry the day is or how dry my skin is that day. So if it's really dry, or if it after I take a shower and I had forgotten to put a moisturizer on for a long time and I can feel my skin drying, then I use this. I bought this in Korea, so this has the Korean descriptions on it, but I think it's Japanese. It's Hadarabo Kokujun milk, and this looks like this. So it's thicker and more viscous. You just rub it in and it goes away quickly, but you can feel your skin moisturized. It doesn't stick, that's what I mean. And then if it's just a normal day but in the winter where it's always dry, then I use this and this first. So this and this looks the same, but this one is Repair, the overnight serum, and this one is Calm. So the overnight serum and the sleeping mask go together. If it's in the morning, then I would just use this, and if it's at night, I'll use these together. This one, put a few drops. It's definitely more watery than the milk, but it is a thicker consistency, but it's still a serum, it's not a cream. Whereas this one, I don't like the smell of this. It's quite grassy, but not like the freshly cut grass, like the perfume I introduced the other day, but something more earthy, I guess. And this one is more creamy, and both of them really help on a extremely dry day, which is half of the year in Toronto, I guess. And the Calm one, this is more so a daily moisturizer. It's not too heavy, it's not sticky at all. Well, none of these are sticky, but this one is especially light. You'll see that it flows like water. And this one does dry faster and you can feel it drying, so I wouldn't say it's the best moisturizer, but you could always apply multiple layers, and after maybe 2 or 3 layers it's moisturizing enough. So I still recommend it. It's a light serum, good for summer, so right now I'm using more of this than these two. And lastly, I have this. This is a mini humidifier. I have a huge one in my room too, but whatever the size, I really recommend having a humidifier because this really makes a difference, not just on your skin but the entire air in your room. For a small one like this, I put it near me on my desk, and for the big one I just put it over my bookshelf so that it spreads in all directions. So these skincare products are great too, but I would say my humidifiers really help. So that's all I have for today, and hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye!